You know what's one hero property that I will never get tired of or outgrow? Power Rangers. I know this is very odd to say, especially as a person who is about to be 25 in a couple of weeks. Now, to get it straight, of course, I'm not watching the current season because I fell off a season ago and don't know where they're at. But I still love the series. I'm reading the comics. I've watched the short films. I've even done the movies, of course, and the fan films. And I'm doing the comics. I live and breathe Power Rangers, okay? And I'm not ashamed to say it. But I will say, I have dove into Deca Rangers. In high school, I was kind of a prankster. Not like a strong prankster, but I would watch stuff in class just to see like people's reactions. So I was watching, I want to say it was Deca Rangers. I was watching that one day, like during a break in school. I'm watching it, and then someone says, "Hey, that guy's watching Power Rangers." And then, I let it play out. It was the episode where somebody was going to be, bleeding and, cussing and all of that good stuff. Very mature, as Japanese media is. So while that was going on, I was just waiting for the moment for them to realize what I was watching. And then somebody unplugs my headphones and they started hearing all this Japanese. They're like, "Man, what is you watching?" And, I politely explained it to them. And for the rest of that week, me and my classmates were watching Sentai. I don't, like, I discovered Sentai maybe my junior year of high school. So I, spent some time watching a couple of seasons. I was originally going to watch, all the way from the beginning, but after I realized how long that was going to take me, after I noticed how many Sentai Rangers there were, I was like, no, we're not going to do that. So I've only maybe watched 4 seasons of Sentai so far, and most of Power Rangers. But let me talk about some of my favorite Power Rangers, okay? Of course, you got the ultimate favorites. You got SPD. Then you got Mystic Force, which is, I really only like it after the second half, because that's where the story starts to get really good. Although there is one episode in the earlier half that I particularly enjoy. And then of course you got Dino Thunder. Then we got Wild Fury. And then number 5, we got the original Mighty Morphin. I gotta have them in there. And a bonus is RPM. But I mainly like SPD because they were doing their own thing in SPD a little bit. They were going their own routes with stuff, not relying too much on footage. And the fun stories that I get to watch at all the Comic Cons and Morphicons when they're talking about SPD. So guys, I want you to do something. I know this video is really shorter than normal, but it's been a long day and I got a lot going on. But I do want to know, what's your favorite season of Power Rangers? What's your favorite Power Ranger moment? Yeah, put that in the comments, all right? And once you do that, and once you comment that, scroll on up, hit the like button, and then hit the subscribe button, okay? I know you did it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your validation. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.